The nurse avoided my gaze as she stepped out of the emergency room. I didn't need her to speak. The pink-stained glove said enough. Not a flood of blood, but enough. Inside, my wife lay broken. Our twins were nowhere to be seen. She muttered something. I can't recall the words, only the sharp scent of antiseptic, the steady beep of monitors, and the hollow silence that settled over the world. Then the sheriff appeared, his expression carefully neutral, holding the rehearse lines. "There's been an accident," he said, though I had already seen the wreckage of her car. Derek Hall, he was driving. The name cut through me like electricity. Senator Hall's son. The sheriff's eyes dropped to the floor, knowing exactly how delicate this moment was. The Hall family ran this county. Owned it. Through the glass, I watched her hand rest, lifeless, on the hospital sheets. 8 months. 2 heartbeats gone. And they expected me, Sergeant Major Ghost Carter, to simply move on. I'd spent over 2 decades hunting war criminals. I understood men hiding their sins behind wealth, names, and faith. But nothing prepares you for this kind of evil in your own backyard. Derek Hall had driven drunk, laughing as he posted a video online right before the crash. I saw it, gone within the hour, replaced by a carefully worded press statement. A tragic misunderstanding. The sheriff offered apologies, murmured about Derek's trauma, about how he would suffer enough. My mind ignored his words, counting angles, timing, and evidence. Not revenge, yet only the truth, the first and deadliest weapon. That night, I stayed by her bedside. Machines hummed a rhythm that wasn't hers. She didn't awaken, but I spoke anyway. They wouldn't bury her beneath lies. 3 days later, I began the quiet work. No threats, no guns, only careful questions. A bartender who saw Derek's car leave the bar. A nurse who noticed the sheriff's nephew tampering with a toxicology report. A hotel clerk who confirmed Derek wasn't alone. I paid no one. I intimidated no one. They remembered the ghost. Slowly, the pieces fell together. Deliberate, careless mistakes exposed by Derek's own recklessness. By week's end, I had it all. Video evidence, blood samples, signed statements. Still I waited. Anger is useless without patience. Years in silent war taught me this. The real fight isn't killing a man. It's letting his own actions unravel him while you watch. I approached Senator Hall at a fundraiser, dressed in my dress blues. His handshake was firm, his smile polished, eyes empty. "Sergeant Major Carter," he said. "A pleasure." I returned the smile, calm as a still pond. "The pleasure is mine. I think we share a common interest." He didn't understand at first as I handed him a small, unmarked silver drive. "Everything's here," I said. The crash video, doctor reports, blood tests. And the girl who had been with Derek that night. His smile faltered. Behind him, cameras flashed, glasses clinked, laughter filled the hall. But in his eyes, panic bloomed. He knew I wasn't bluffing. Men like me don't bluff. The story broke the next morning. Anonymous source. Derek Hall arrested. Sheriff suspended. Senator stepping down for personal reasons. The press called it a scandal. It wasn't. It was a reckoning. No bullets, no blood, just unflinching truth. That evening, I visited her grave. The town slept. Hospital lights blinked faintly in the distance. I laid a folded newspaper atop her headstone. Front page, bold, "Senator's son indicted for vehicular manslaughter." I whispered, "They'll never touch you again." Justice isn't fireworks or victory parades. It's silence. The quiet that follows after chaos when you know the truth has endured. I sat in my truck, watching the wind stir the cemetery gates, reflecting on the sheriff, the senator, the son. They built their world on fear and impunity. 1 week, 1 ghost, and it all came apart. She once told me I was too calm for this world. Now that calm is the only thing keeping me alive. When I started the engine, the radio buzzed with another scandal, another man falling. The world doesn't end in explosions. It ends when someone realizes the ghost never leaves. Justice was a revenge. It was knowing the truth survived, even when they didn't.